Hi guys, and welcome back to Nicki Lee Bakes. The Incredibles 2 comes out in a few weeks, and I obviously had to make something for it. It's the Marvel of Pixar movies. Except better. I'm actually in training to become part of the team. I just haven't earned my badge yet, and the authentic costumes were too expensive. So I thought for the very first time, we should make lollipops. Not just any old lollipops. These are mask lollipops for your own little super suit. So here's what you'll need. A printout of the Incredibles mask that you can cut out in trays, a candy thermometer, a very thick piece of paper or a thin piece of cardboard, something that will hold its shape. I'm using the back piece of cardboard of a notepad, a DIY silicone mold maker. This I got off Amazon, and it is called Mold Putty, a lollipop or hard candy recipe, and I will leave the one that I'm using down below in the description, and then some lollipop sticks. First thing to do is create our cutouts. Now I have 4 different sizes here because I wasn't sure what size lollipop I wanted to do. You can do like a really big lollipop, but then it's a little unsteady with the stick, and then the really small ones work better, but you can't really, it's not really a mask. So I'm going with kind of an in-between size. This one I'm gonna do. So just cut it out and then trace it onto your cardboard. Don't use regular cardboard. Yesterday I tried that and it did not work. It has holes in the side and that kind of ruins the mold. So stick to just something thick that you can cut and that will keep its shape fairly easily. Once you got it traced on there, cut that out. Then when you get to the eye holes, it can be a little tricky with scissors, so you might want to use an exactoknife. Now we're gonna make the mold. Like I said, I tested this out yesterday, and it's super easy, and it really makes a pretty solid mold. And it's nice that you can kind of make your own unique mold, and you don't have to keep reusing the pre-made ones that everybody else has. Always be prepared. So for this, you mix equal parts of the yellow and the white. And I'm using 2 tablespoons each just to make sure that I have enough for the size of my mask. You want to work kind of quickly and just massage it and mix it together until it's one uniform color. And then roll it up in a ball and gently roll it out onto your flat surface. You want it to be just smaller than the size of your cutout. And then take your cutout and press it onto the top of the mold, and you'll see the edges will kind of squeeze out the side a little bit. Then use your hand to just push it up so that you have a straight edge on the side. So when we pour our candy in there, we don't want it to spill over. And then just make sure that you've pressed evenly across the whole entire cutout. Now you also want to make sure that you add the lollipop stick to the mold. I'm putting mine off to the side, kind of like a masquerade mask, so that when you hold up the lollipop, you know, like a masquerade mask. Then let the mold sit there for about 20 minutes until it's nice and hard. And once it's set, take out the stick and peel out your cutout. Now I'm just going to spray it lightly so that it's ready to go. Now we're going to prepare the candy. Where'd I put my stuff? Now we're going to prepare the candy, and I'm showing you how to make black masks because that's the color the Incredibles wear, but you can make it whatever color you want and whatever flavor you want. So grab a pot and mix together 1 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of water, and 1/3 a cup of light corn syrup. Cook it over medium-high heat until it begins to boil, and then use a wet pastry brush to brush down the sides of the pan. Then stick your candy thermometer in and cook the mixture until it reaches 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Remove it from the heat and add in your desired amount of food coloring, as well as 1/2 teaspoon of flavor oil. Then right away you want to pour it into your mold and stick your lollipop stick in there. And then once it's completely hardened, you can peel it out.
And if you're smarter than me, you'll make more than 1 mold so that you can do them all at the same time and not waste a bunch of ingredients and make yourself so frustrated that you just want to explode!
My God, pull yourself together!
In the mold kit that I showed you, there's plenty enough to make at least 5 molds. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know.
Wait a minute, where'd your head go?
Oh, oops. Let me know in the comments what video you'd like to see next. Don't forget to subscribe to Nicki Lee Bakes, and I will see you guys next time. Nikki, there's one crucial superpower that we haven't seen yet. Not that one. Nope. Elastigirl, could you... No, wait. I can do it. Wait. Ha 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 ha. Look, look. I think we're done here.